Thompson carries Miss State to 31-27 victory in TaxSlayer. Jacksonville, Florida, App. Freshman Keytaon Thompson, making his first start in place of injured quarterback Nick Fitzgerald, ran for 147 yards and 3 touchdowns to help number 24 Mississippi State beat Louisville and 2016 Heisman Trophy winner Lamar Jackson 31-27 in the TaxSlayer Bowl on Saturday. Thompson and Jackson provided many of the highlights, and some lowlights. Thompson scored twice in the fourth quarter, including a 1-yard plunge with 3:39 remaining that put the Bulldogs, 9-4, ahead for good. Jackson had the Cardinals, 8-5, on the move late, but safety Mark McLaurin intercepted his third pass of the game. After a failed fourth down conversation, Jackson got a final chance in the waning seconds, but his final desperation pass was batted away in the end zone. Jackson completed 13 of 31 passes for 171 yards, with 2 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. He threw just 6 picks in the regular season. He ran 24 times for 158 yards and a touchdown, breaking the TaxSlayer Bowl record for most rushing yards by a quarterback. West Virginia's Pat White set the previous mark with 145 yards in 2007. Jackson also was sacked 6 times. He had the longest run of his career, a 75-yarder late in the second quarter, and a 13-yard TD scamper earlier in the game in which he split 2 defenders and made another look silly. But his poor throws overshadowed his ankle-breaking runs. And he probably ended his college career with a loss. Jackson has yet to declare for the NFL draft, but most outsiders believe the dynamic junior will turn pro. If so, he went out setting more records. Jackson became the 3rd player in Football Bowl subdivision history with at least 50 touchdown passes and 50 touchdown runs, joining Florida's Tim Tebow and Nevada's Colin Kaepernick. He also broke his record for rushing yards and yards from scrimmage in a season. Thompson completed 11 of 20 passes for 127 yards. He ran 27 times, a clear part of interim coach Greg Knox's game plan for the inexperienced starter. It was the 4th time this season in the Football Bowl subdivision that both starting quarterbacks topped 100 yards rushing. Takeaway: Louisville, Jackson needed more help, from his running backs, his receivers and his defense. It's been the story of the year for Louisville. Mississippi State, new coach Joe Moorhead will have a chance to win games early and build on the strong foundation Dan Mullen and his assistants built in Starkville. Injury report: Louisville, backup safety Trayshawn Smith injured right knee early in the game and did not return. Linebacker Stacy Thomas injured his right side in the 3rd quarter but later returned. Cornerback Ronald Walker left in the 4th period. Mississippi State, senior left tackle Martinez Rankin, expected to be the team's highest draft pick, sprained an ankle and was ruled out for the game. Up next, Louisville, coach Bobby Petrino likely will have to replace Jackson, which will be no easy task. But freshman Joe Pass has completed 23 of 33 passes for 238 yards, with 2 touchdowns and no interceptions this season. He also has a rushing score, so that playing experience could be beneficial, especially considering the Cardinals open next season against perennial power Alabama in nearby Orlando on September 1st. Mississippi State, Moorhead inherits what is expected to be a senior laden in a defense in 2018 and an offensive unit that should return a number of starters, including Fitzgerald and running back Harris Williams. The Bulldogs open next season against Stephen F. Austin on September 1st. _more app college football, www.collegefootball.app.org and https://twitter.com/app_top25.